Dear students, this is lecture number 11 in supply chain management. Let us discuss the questions asked in the lecture number 10. The first question is why outbound cost per unit is higher compared to inbound cost per unit. The reason is the inbound transportation happens in bulk. That is, we procure the products in bulk, whereas the outbound transportation happens in terms of single product or very few products at a time. So the outbound cost per unit is higher compared to inbound cost per unit. Second question is what is total logistics cost? The total logistics cost is sum of inventory cost, transportation cost, and facilities cost. Third question, if you increase number of facilities, response time also increases proportionately. True or false? The statement is false. If we increase the number of facilities, response time decreases. So the statement is false. Now let us discuss the first one in distribution network design, that is manufacturer storage with direct shipping. In this option, product is directly shipped from the manufacturer to the customer, bypassing the retailer. Actually, the retailer is there, but what is his job is to take the order and initiate the delivery request. This method is also called as drop shipping. Here, the retailer carries no inventory, but he just passes the information in the supply chain network. So the information flows from the customer via the retailer to the manufacturer, and product is shipped directly from the manufacturer to the customer as described in the figure. If we see the diagram, you can easily understand the process. So here the dotted line shows information flow and the solid line shows product flow. So here the customer places an order through retailer. The retailer passes the information to the manufacturer. The manufacturer directly delivers the product to the customers. This kind of method followed in Dell company, which manufactures PCs and laptops, and also another company which also has the same style, that is shipping the products directly to the customer, is Amway, that is multi-level marketing company. The topic of this lecture is design options for a distribution network. Here we are going to discuss various distribution network choices to take the product from manufacturer to the end consumer. There are two key decisions we have to decide before designing a distribution network. The first one is, will product be delivered to the customer location or picked up from a pre-arranged site? The next one is, will product flow through an intermediary or intermediate location? So we should decide on these two decisions so that we can proceed with the various available design options for a distribution network. Now we see what all the choices are available in case of distribution network designs. There are 6 distinct distribution network designs. The first one is manufacturer storage with the direct shipping. The second one is manufacturer storage with the direct shipping and in transit merge. Third one, distributor storage with the carrier delivery. Fourth one, distributor storage with last mile delivery. Fifth one, manufacturer distributor storage with the customer pickup. The last one is retail storage with the customer pickup. We are going to discuss the each network design in detail, its advantages and disadvantages, and where it is applicable in supply chain network. Now we see the advantage of drop shipping method. The biggest advantage is that the inventory is centralized in the manufacturer side. That is, we keep the inventory in only one place, and the demand from various retailers are collected, and the information is passed to the manufacturer. The next advantage of drop shipping method is that the manufacturer gets the opportunity to postpone customization of product after a customer has placed an order. This gives flexibility for the customer to demand for a product as per the exact needs of the customer. Dell company applies this strategy for selling PCs and laptops so that customer can place an order for PCs and laptops as per the configuration he or she likes. Then the Dell company will assemble the product only after getting an order from a customer. Finally, the product is directly shipped to the customer. Inventory costs are very low with the drop shipping, but the transportation cost will be very high because the average outbound distance to the end consumer is large, and also we have to utilize package carriers to ship the product. Package carriers usually charge very high cost per unit when we compare shipping products in bulk through trucks. The nature of package carriers is they do shipping the products in small numbers, particularly in terms of single shipments. The example for package carriers is DHL, FedEx, etc. In case of drop shipping, a good information infrastructure is required throughout the supply chain network, that is, customers, retailers, and the manufacturer, so that customer can get the up-to-date information on product availability, and so customer can place order for the products. The need for good information infrastructure arises due to the reason that inventory is located only at the manufacturer. And the next point is the customer should have order visibility so that he will come to know the status of the order, but he placed the order with the retailer and the order processing takes place at the manufacturer. Due to these reasons, the drop shipping requires a very high investment in information infrastructure. Response times generally in case of drop shipping is too long because customer places an order with the retailer, then the order information reaches the manufacturer through the retailer. The manufacturer will ship the products directly to the customer from the manufacturer's centralized site. Due to this reason, the shipping distances are generally longer, and also the response time is also to be a longer one. Supply chains using drop shipping method save cost on fixed cost of facilities because all inventories are centralized and maintained at the manufacturer side. So we can save some cost on the handling cost also because there is no product transfer from manufacturer to retailer. But when we calculate the handling cost, we have to evaluate very carefully because now the manufacturer has to ship the products from the factory warehouse to the customer directly, particularly in terms of single units. We already discussed that package carriers charge more cost to transfer the product because the transfer happens in single shipments. Performance characteristics of manufacturer storage with the direct shipping network. If you look at the cost factor and the corresponding performance, the first one is inventory. Inventory cost is low because of aggregation. The benefits of aggregation are highest for low demand and high value items. That is, we can exploit the benefit of this method when we deal with products of high value but with low demand. And also, benefits are large if we want to postpone the product customization to the manufacturer side. The next cost factor is transportation. The transportation cost is high because of increased distance and the products are shipped in terms of single shipments. The third cost factor is facilities and handling. Lower facility cost because of aggregation. That means the total inventory is maintained at the manufacturer. We can save some cost on the handling cost also if manufacturer is able to manage small shipments effectively. The fourth cost factor is information. The drop shipping method has to invest a lot in information infrastructure so that to integrate the information between the retailer and manufacturer. Next, we see service factor and its performance of dropshipping method. The first service factor is response time, and it is the very important service factor also. The service factor of response time is too long in case of dropshipping method, particularly in terms of 1 to 2 weeks because of increased distance and two stages of order processing, that is retailer and manufacturer. The response time may also vary by product. The next service factor is product variety. Very easy to provide a high level of variety because the total inventory is done at the manufacturer side and also the product customization is postponed to manufacturer. Third service factor is product availability. It is very easy to provide high level of product availability because of aggregation at the manufacturer. Customer experience, it is good in terms of home delivery, but sometimes it may give problems if we get products from several manufacturers. Next service factor is time to market. It is fast because product information is available to the customer as soon as it is ready in the manufacturer side. The next service factor is order visibility. It is more difficult to provide the order visibility in case of drop shipping, but it is very important from the perspective of customer. The last one is returnability. It is very expensive and difficult to implement because the shipment of products from the manufacturer to the customer takes place in terms of single shipments and without any intermediary. After the discussion of performance characteristics of manufacturer storage with direct shipping or drop shipping, we understand that it is best suitable for the products of high value with a low demand, in which customers are willing to wait for delivery and also they are ready to accept partial shipments. And this method is also suitable for the products where we want to postpone the customization to the manufacturer, and so it causes reduction in inventory also. Next, we move to the second distribution network design method, that is manufacturer storage with direct shipping and in transit merge. So this is slightly different from the first one. Just we add one more facility that is called in transit merge. So unlike the pure drop shipping method where the product is directly sent to the customer from the manufacturer, here we are adding another feature, in transit merge. What does it means? It combines pieces of the order coming from different locations, but the customer gets it as a single delivery. Information and product flows for the in transit merge network is shown in the figure. When you see the diagram, we can understand the process. The customer places an order through the retailers. The retailers send the order information to the manufacturers or factories. So, for a single order, the products may be collected or received from several manufacturers and they are combined in transit merge by carrier, and then it is delivered as a single shipment to the customers. So the dotted line shows the information flow and solid line shows the product flow. So the ability to aggregate inventories and postpone product customization is the main advantage of in-transit merge. That means we are aggregating the inventories only at the manufacturer side as it happens in the first one. That is manufacturer storage with the direct shipping method, and also we postpone the product customization to the manufacturer, which is also very similar to the first one, but the only difference is in transit merge. What do you mean by in transit merge? We see an example. When a customer is ordering for a PC from Dell, but he asks for a monitor from Sony. So in this order, the PC comes from Dell and the monitor may come from another manufacturer Sony. The package carrier picks the PC from the Dell factory and monitor from the Sony factory. Then it merges these two at a hub before making a single delivery to the customer. This is an example for in transit merge. Here we need a sophisticated information infrastructure in order to allow the facility of in transit merge. In addition to the information, there must be a coordination between the retailers, manufacturers, and the carrier. So, the investment in information infrastructure is higher than that for drop shipping method. If you see the performance characteristics of in transit merge, the cost factor and performance. When you see the first one, inventory, it is very similar to the drop shipping method. That is, the total inventory is done at the manufacturer side. so that the inventory cost is low. The next cost factor is transportation. The transportation cost is slightly lower than dropshipping method because we are collecting the products from various factories and allow the in-transit merge. Rather, all the assembling takes place at the manufacturer side itself, so that the transportation cost will be slightly less when compared to dropshipping method. Third factor is facilities and handling. The handling cost higher than dropshipping because we should allow the in-transit merge. The last one is information. The investment in information infrastructure is higher than that for dropshipping method. Next we see the service factor and its performance. The first service factor is response time. It is very similar to the dropshipping. Sometimes it may be slightly higher also because we are allowing the in-transit merge. Product variety similar to dropshipping, that is product variety is very high level because we are postponing the product customization to the manufacturer side. The third service factor is product availability. So product availability is also very high in case of this in-transit merge method because the total inventory is available with the manufacturers. So we can make the product availability very easily. Customer experience is better than dropshipping method because in a single delivery customer is able to get different kinds of products. The next service factor is time to market. It is very similar to the dropshipping method, that is time to market is less. As and when the products are ready, the information may reach the customer and so customer can place the order for the products. Order visibility. The order visibility process also similar to dropshipping because it is slightly difficult to maintain the order visibility here also, but it should be maintained because that is the important factor when you see the in the perspective of customer. Returnability. So the process of returnability is difficult because we are collecting the products from various factories or manufacturers, so the process will take a long time and more work. In this method we may face problems in handling returns of products due to in-transit merge facility, and the reverse supply chain will continue to be expensive and difficult to implement as it happens in dropshipping method also. The main advantage of in-transit merge over dropshipping is lower transportation cost and improved customer experience. The major disadvantage is the additional efforts involved in merging operation, that is in transit merge operation. Given its performance characteristics, manufacturer storage with the in transit merge is best suitable for low to medium demand and high value items, and the retailer is sourcing from a limited number of manufacturers. Students, answer for these questions.